All right, the first thing to do to set mic gain and to dial a mic in on I'll use the wing here, is you find the channel. We'll go out here like this. We find the channel, check 1, 2, hey, hey. So this is channel 4, so let's mute it. Now, to set your gain, we're gonna select the channel, we hit home, and there's the gain, it's at 27.5, right? So it's muted. Watch this. Hey, 1, 2, hey, hey. Peaks, 1, 2, hey, hey. So you want it so the mic never goes in the red, right? We can go up a little bit in the gain. Hey, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, hey, hey. That's still not in the red. We can go up to 42 on there, 42. Hey, 1, 2, hey, yeah, hey, hey. So we're not hitting the red at all, but we're gonna go back down to 27 where I was, 27. And we got plenty of headroom. We want the meters to be just around hitting the yellow or just above the yellow. Hey, 1, 2. See how it goes up to the second yellow there? Or that's really like between 12 and 6, if you can see the numbers. 12 and 6. You never want it to go over that. So that's where I have the gain set on that. That's the first thing. Now that the gain is set, we never touch the gain again. Okay? So let's select the channel, and there's the EQ. Now this is like my standard EQ for every vocal mic known to man. You always cut cut the low bass up to about 100 hertz. Then you cut 250. 250 is this muddy mess in there, and it's always muddy and messy, so I always cut 250 on a vocal mic. Then you got to cut 2K to 3K, somewhere's around there, mostly just 2K. And then I boost the super high end there, the high frequency, so you hear all the so you can see it right there. And 2K hertz. You got to go in the RTA in the setup menu on this, and you got to turn on the RTA in audio. I can't remember exactly where it is, but you got to turn on the real-time analyzer so you can actually see the frequencies. Like here's 2K, and then you want the S's like you want to hear the high frequencies real good. So that's how you do it. But there's one more step, man. There's one more step in EQing your PA and your vocals, and that's in the effects. So you got to assign the effects to the mains and the monitors. So in the mains, here's my EQ for the mains, right? So you tap that in on the main. You would hit main, you'd select the main. Now we're on the mains, and then you would insert the effects there. And then you would go up into effects and you turn it on and off. And that's where you insert what effects you want. So let's go to effects, and so you can see it's inserted into the mains. Hey, check 1, 2. All right, now watch this. So you can see on the RTA down here, what you do is you turn up the mains as loud as you can, and you try and get it to mute in the house. And then you point the microphone at the main speaker. You get in front of the main speaker, and you ring out that main speaker with the vocal mics as loud as you can get it. And you cut the bad areas out of the mains, and you talk into the PA, and you listen to it. You talk into it, you listen to it. Your ears are the final thing, but when you see that ring, when you got your PA up loud, you cut it out of the mains. Then you can mute your mains like I just did. You mute it, and then you go to the effects, and you got to assign a graphic EQ to the monitor bus. So if you got, like we got 2 buses here, 1 and 2. So we got 2 monitor buses here. So I got a graphic EQ for the monitor. So you can see how I cut all the low bass out of the monitor, and I do a nice gradual fade up to 100 hertz. And you can see I'm cutting 250 on the monitor and 2K. So same thing, you turn the vocal mic all the way up in the monitor, You know, and you point that vocal mic right at the monitor and you'll see it ring. So you cut that frequency, you know. And once you get it so nice and loud and cut, you turn that speaker, that mic back down. And you turn that mic back down and you won't have any rings. It'll be a nice clean sound. So once again, how do you patch an effect into the monitor? You select it, which one you want. So you look at the two different, they're a little different. But you select the monitor you want, you hit home, and then you go down to effects and you turn it on and you find what you want to put in there, and you patch it into that effects channel, that monitor channel. That's how you assign your graphic EQs. Your graphic EQs are the most important and most powerful tool a sound guy has. So if you understand that, everything I just told you, you are a dangerous machine. That is how you do your vocal mics and your EQing, so you don't get any rings and you have nice clean sound. I'm a guy who uses less gain over here. I use less gain and I use more fader. I don't mind that. A lot of guys like a lot of gain and their faders are down here or down here, whatever. I like a governor on a car. I don't want to do 180 on the freeway when my kid has the key to the ignition and he takes the car out. So I only let him do 120 or 100. You know, if your gain's way up high, this is really loud in here. If your gain's down low, you got to use more fader to get loud. All right, well, those are my tricks, bro. Hope this helps. God bless.